Alright, welcome to the goddamn internet.
Heyo,
It's Ryan and Nathan,
Ryan here.
and we're currently playing GTA 5 on the
What
PlayStation.
What else do you do when you talk about games?
Alright, so, what else is there to say?
Anyway, let's get straight into this shit. Fallout. Everyone loves Fallout, right?
Yeah.
Every-
We should explain the concept of this first. Okay,
shit.
basically, the internet is...
Shithole of a place. It's a vortex that will suck you in and will never let you go.
It's generally right and it's generally wrong. People on the internet are bad,
Yeah.
to put it simply. So,
They're all salty as well.
we're here to complain about the people that complain.
It's the only logical way.
Ooh, go us. Right, so now we'll get straight into it. Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. Alright, personally, diehard Fallout fan. I love the shit out of the franchise.
It's good.
You know, it's like when I think of top games, Fallout comes to mind.
Mm.
And I really just I was so excited. I was up till 1 in the morning for that fucking Fallout trailer.
It was... I wasn't up all night for it, but
You saw the count. You were like for the bit of the countdown.
I was there for a bit, and I knew it was coming.
I was on patrol. You're like, message me if anything pops up.
Yeah, and about an hour later, just spammed with messages. Anyway, so yeah, the trailer dropped.
I read. All right, okay, no, you go on with it.
We'll talk about the internet and what they think of it. Everyone is complaining.
All right, everyone is so fucking salty about it. It's like, oh look, Bethesda, hurry up and make a fucking trailer. Oh no, oh what's this? This trailer looks shitty and crap. Fuck you, Bethesda. That is an accurate representation of what happened.
That's just everything on the internet, though. I mean, you've got people that will beg for something. Like I was waiting for a long time for the Joker reveal for Suicide Squad.
Ah, yes.
We'll get into that later.
Yes.
But
Yeah, everyone's just so salty. Like, I was
Fallout 4.
fan.
I'm not a diehard fan, but
fucking
it's
filthy casual.
but it's there, and I think it looks good.
Like, people were like, oh man, that dog looks so bad. I hope you guys realize, that is the first impression of the game. That is the first thing we have seen about that fucking game.
It's a trailer. It's the first trailer. It's a teaser for the sake of it.
Also, people getting salty about, he spoke. They probably just chucked that in the trailer. You can't just have him not say anything.
Half the time they throw in things like that just to spark up controversy anyway.
I don't know. I think, yeah, it's probably there. I don't know. I just feel like everyone's just shitting on it way, way too hard.
And there's not actually that much wrong with it. The trailer's...
There's not even that much to talk about. It was a 3-minute, 2-second trailer.
Yeah, it's pretty great though.
That was so good. And people were like, the dog looks shit. That
People
dog is
complain
more
about the graphics of a dog. For
That dog is more realistic than anything that has come up in this show so far. And it's like... No, it's not as realistic as this dog, though.
Real dog. Okay. Still my food. There's theories too, right?
Yeah, I was popping,
You said something
a
about
squiz
that.
on the internet. Basically, during the trailer, when there is flashbacks, dogs in the house walking through, there's a guy, like mother and father with a baby, and the guy's sort of like over the pram and that. He looks like the same guy as the main protagonist. And so what that led people to speculate is that Vault 111 will actually be about cryogenic freezing.
That's interesting.
I reckon that sounds cool because it could, yeah. But I think it,
But that's just a theory.
yeah. You're an idiot. But so yeah, it could, yeah. The Vault could be because Vaults, they weren't there to save people. They just wanted to fuck around with mankind. So
See, I wouldn't know that because I skipped all the cutscenes. and
yeah,
dialogue.
you only really, yeah. Well, I've played most of Fallout games, but yeah. So also, a lot of people are thinking it might be like the Fallout 3 thing. You're going to look for your dad, like you're looking for your family type thing. And it's that helicopter just got blown up. Oh, I'm in the sky now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I don't know. I reckon that could be really good. Just saying. I don't know.
Look, it looks good.
I don't know. Like,
and people whinge too much.
all right, let's go on. Yeah, what the internet thought about it. I've read some stuff like, there's like, it's people on the internet. They're like, oh man, some are like, it looks really good, But I think the people that are complaining about it are the people that actually haven't played a Fallout game.
Mm.
Like,
It's
'cause
the,
if you
it's
played a
the
Fallout-
mainstream fan base. Of
if
everything.
you've played the Fallout games, you know the graphics have never been top quality.
Yeah, well,
Like, I think because people are trying to compare it to like Witcher 3.
and
That's-
Arkham Knight, stuff like that. All
Yeah.
the other new games that are coming out, and people are like, "What the frick is this? It's not."
It's just this doesn't look good. Fallout New Vegas was pretty far behind.
It was behind for its time.
but it was
When did it come out? Like
2010, I think.
2010,
Yeah, because then Skyrim came out a year later.
and it did not look like a 2010 game.
I don't.
At
it
the
was-
time, there were other games coming out that looked much better, but that wasn't the point.
I don't know. It's just sort of like the Batfleck Wonder Woman thing.
Which
Like-
again, we'll get into that. But
Yeah, like she's not fat enough.
that's
What the
just
fuck did that even mean? Yeah. So I reckon, yeah, internet's a fucked up place.
yeah. It doesn't
Yeah.
make much sense.
I don't know.
really.
What I'm hoping for in the game though is a really good. I don't want to. Fallout's been a good it's not an RPG. It's a small RPG. Chopping a few skill points here and there.
Mm.
I hope they stick with that and they keep the VAT system, because VATS was it sort of made Fallout. It made it unique in its own way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
it gave it its own sort of twist on something. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm hoping for. What do you hope for?
Yeah.
As someone who's not really played the game.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't call myself a fan, a super fan, but I enjoyed New Vegas. New Vegas was good. I don't know. Maybe get it on the PS4.
I'm gonna get a PS4.
I don't know. It'll be one of those games where it's not like a definite buy for me. Like
Yeah, see, I'm gonna pre-order
Arkham
it.
Knight, I was ready to pre-order that the second day.
Oh yeah, I'm Batman pre-order fucking PS4 edition.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's not one of those games where I'm desperate to get it as soon as it comes out. Maybe wait until it's like $20 cheaper.
Nah,
I'm not buying it full price at 100.
I'm getting it.
But,
for 100.
Like, say, Lego Jurassic World. Looks like a good game, but not good enough. Like, I'm not hyped enough for it
Well, yeah, see, my friend,
to be
my
pre-ordering.
friend, he's like, he wants his mum to buy it for him, like, right now and all that shit. I'm like, it looks okay.
But it'll go down. It's a Lego game.
Lego games never stay up.
Lego Batman 3 is now $36 and it came out in November. So just wait like 6 months and you'll have the game.
It's a
much
Lego
cheaper.
game. I'm pretty sure you can wait that long as well.
Yeah, it's not like you're missing out. You're not going to get spoilers. So
Yeah, it's a Lego fucking game.
they're good games.
I don't know, but I do actually want to take the time to talk about where people are coming from Fallout. And I think about it, like people complaining about it.
I get some of the complaints.
I guess the thing is with the dog is like, yeah, well, like I said, the people who would complaining would be about people that haven't people who actually haven't played the game that much, and it's just, yeah, I can see where some people would go, oh man, yeah, I can see why this looks really bad,
Yeah, I know.
but I don't know, I guess just don't judge a game straight away.
No,
I
it's
guess
one trailer.
I guess so. Today, we expect games to look like real life.
And they're not always going to look like real life.
God, we're very far off that. I mean, you
It's
saw
a
that.
video game.
Have you seen that thing? It was like, wasn't even a game, but it used like six top quality game graphics cards,
Yeah.
which run it, and it looks really good.
Mm.
But that required 6 of them, like top quality gaming computers.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
That's like, we're very far off actually achieving that on console and even computer. So
people still expect it. So
we always want bigger, better. So if something's, oh god, fucking hell, if something's not like top, not the best, people are going to complain about it.
yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of
So it's like, yeah,
All right, I reckon we move on
move on
from Fallout and move on
We
to
could rant about it for ages.
Marvel vs. DC.
Oh yeah.
Future.
Okay, you take it.
The future of Marvel, the future of DC. We haven't even seen really anything from DC slate yet.
I know, but the good thing about us, we're not biased towards
No.
any of it. We used to be DC fanboys, major ones. No, you were so
I don't
different.
know.
I started off DC as a kid. I liked Batman, but it was only Batman for me. But now sort of going on, it's sort of like, oh man, there's a whole fucking universe.
Mm.
The whole 52 different universes with different things. So it's like, eh.
You know, I don't know, it's expanding, and somehow to me, the Marvel universe it's getting slightly better, but it's expanding a lot.
I reckon they're sort of
very
well with
quickly.
the Avengers. Like you were talking about it last night. Iron Man threw his like arc thing off the cliff. Avengers 2 is just Iron Man again.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense.
It's just sort of something.
He's back. It's stuff like that kind of annoys me.
I don't know. It's a bit of inconsistency in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make much sense to me, but you know.
It's just anyway. Back to the actual thing we're talking about.
Do you want to run and grab the charger?
Yeah. So,
DC versus Marvel.
Yeah. So you might be able to get that one. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a iffy subject.
because I reckon. No, just wait till you're back over there.
Yeah. It's kind of, it depends on how you look at it, really.
Well, it just depends what movies are going to be good.
Yeah.
Like,
Making noises.
Shut up. Shut up, computer. It's really a... Depends on how you look at it. Yeah, I don't know. Harry, don't move it, it'll stop. Yeah, it's all good. So, this should work. Is it in?
Nah.
Wow. This is going, oh no.
Don't worry, we got a technical engineer on it.
Technical engineer.
Shit
Oh my
around.
god!
You got it.
So yeah.
You got it. You engineer.
Let's
Oh.
go get
Yes,
this
I got it.
extension.
Okay. Good job.
Get the extension.
Shut up. Yeah. Back to whatever we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about Marvel vs. DC lineup.
Right. Ant-Man. That was everyone sort of like it looks kind of bad. I like the look of it.
I think it
so
looks awesome.
I reckon it's gonna be good. The thing is though, if Batman v Superman does not perform to the standards that everyone's gonna like, it's gonna be like, well, DC's fucked.
Yeah.
Like with Suicide Squad, that's another thing. People are just walking on the set.
We'll get onto that again
People are like,
in a second,
Oh,
but
God.
yeah. Again, the internet kind of blew up the second they released the Joker stuff.
yeah, that was like, they didn't like the look of it. Is that? Yeah,
I thought it looked amazing. I think it's different.
I think it's because people were expecting another Heath Ledger.
People wanted the same thing again. Why?
Then they would complain. It's just the same thing.
But you know what's funny? Is that people complained when they saw Heath Ledger's Joker for the first time.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? There was someone.
It
Yeah,
wasn't-
there
it
was
wasn't
that
a
news
very good
article. There was that
picture,
news
but-
article where the guy. It was He was like mistakenly chose Heath Ledger. About like.
Yeah, and no one, you can't judge it before you've even seen... Okay, so I guess there's set photos and set videos now, so you've kind of seen it, but you haven't physically seen a trailer for it yet, with the Joker in it.
Yeah, you haven't actually any moving photos at all.
Yeah,
So.
Harry. Yeah, you play for a second.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's Suicide Squad's just been so like they've just let people come on a set. They're like, you know what Suicide Squad is? Yeah, come over. You know what it is? No, what's a Suicide Squad? Get over here and we'll show you.
Get over here, we'll
Take
you
some pictures. You know, there's like
It's just, it's no security whatsoever, and... But then again, something else as well, is that, David Ayer, the director of Suicide Squad, he tweeted when they finished doing, their outdoor filming, and said, you've only seen a glimpse, basically saying that there wasn't really any spoilers.
I guess we
Somehow
only saw.
I don't believe it, but somehow I do.
Well, I guess you only saw what Harley Quinn looked like. I mean, no. You know what another thing is? It was only Harley Quinn and Deadshot. That
Yeah,
got
it-
pretty much any pictures. I was like, I want to see what everyone else looks like.
Yeah, and there were a couple of pictures, but it's because everyone focused on those.
I don't know. I would have liked to see like the other ones, like Captain Boomerang.
Which again, I'm gonna go into this as well. People complaining about the look of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
That it just didn't make any sense to me.
I guess once again another thing, people aren't don't sort of only associate themselves with the movies, not anything else.
Yeah, and they're like, no, that doesn't look good.
That doesn't look
That
like
doesn't look
that doesn't
like
look
the
like Harley
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn
She looks like a cheerleader.
That doesn't look like the Harley Quinn I know, basically.
That,
That's what
yeah,
they're saying.
but the new 52, that's pretty much exactly what she looks like. They did a good job of getting that spot on.
And I think that is what they're going for, is the new 52 Suicide Squad, because every Suicide Squad before that didn't really work.
Yeah,
no one knew
I've
what it was.
never heard of Suicide Squad before New 52.
Yeah, no one knew what Suicide Squad was.
I mean, I never actually heard of it for Arrow, which is kind of pathetic.
Yeah,
in
well,
its own sense.
I'd heard of it, but it wasn't anything,
It wasn't anything spectacular.
Big.
It's kind of shit.
and it just seemed like, oh, that's a Harley Quinn thing. But
Yeah.
it's a lot more than that.
I
And
don't
it
know.
always just seemed to me...
I think another thing that
the
also
new
blew it
52
up,
fixed it.
Attack on Arkham.
That did.
Brought
That
a
was
lot.
was that a sequel to Arkham Origins?
Not a clue. It was just.
I think it was set after Batman Arkham Origins.
Well, I think it was too. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. It's that really did blow it up. I reckon that sort of brought light to it, because probably not the best thing to say, but I love watching those animated shows, the
Yeah.
animated movies. They're pretty good.
They're pretty good. Some of them, the Son of Batman one is way more mature than you'd expect it to be.
I didn't like Batman vs Robin, the new one.
No, neither.
Yeah.
I watched
A
that.
lot of people were like, I loved it, but it was just.
It wasn't as good as Son
It
of
was too
Batman.
slow, I reckon, personally.
Anyway,
But-
I'm gonna switch over to Marvel.
Getting over to it. Yeah, Marvel.
Okay, because we're talking about DC and how that looks, but Marvel, I think everyone just expects it to be good, and that's
They've just done so good so far, though.
They have.
If they ruin it, it's going to take a lot more than what DC has to.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
they can say Ant-Man.
DC
shit.
have a second chance. If
Yeah.
Ant-Man is kind of, it's not important.
Not
in a
good.
way.
If it's not good, it's not like every fan's going to go like, no, fuck
Marvel's
fuck
over.
Marvel, it's over.
DC screw it up.
If
it's
DC
over.
ruins Batman v Superman, it's like, they got no fucking hope now.
Yeah, because that's like their opening thing. Well, technically Man of Steel was, but that was
Oof.
terrible.
It wasn't
Um,
actually that bad, it was just like,
There was no dialogue
Jeez.
whatsoever.
I mean, what about Mad
Um,
Max?
Oh yeah, good
It was
point.
like he said like three
Three
things.
words.
That was a good movie though. Marvel, yeah. I don't know.
Everyone expects it to be good, and things like the Guardians of the Galaxy script being finished and Chris Pratt actually liking it, that makes me confident in it.
Yeah, that gives you like that thought
and
that
the fact
yeah,
that
it's gonna
they've
be
got
good.
Spider-Man now also kind of is a good thing,
I don't know.
but it's also
I've
a
been
bad
told I
thing.
should go for Spider-Man. So they're all Peter Parker. Peter Parker.
I don't know. Little Lisa Butterfield. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a.
Can't believe it's not Butter.
Can't believe it's not Butterfield.
That's what I'm gonna say if he becomes a Spider-Man.
If he doesn't become Spider-Man, you
If
say,
he no,
"I
if
can't
he's
believe it's not
Spider-Man and they're
Butterfield."
like, who's that? I'm gonna be like, I can't believe it's not Butter.
I can't believe it's not Little Lisa Butterfield.
Um,
I don't know. People have this expectation of Marvel as well, though.
They have an expectation. Like,
DC
if it's actually pure
DC,
shit.
some people expect it to be terrible, and some expect it to be good.
I'm not.
Marvel, everyone expects it to be good.
I've
If
lowered my
it's not-
expectations for DC.
Oh, I know.
I've definitely lowered them.
I know.
Like, I'm basically going in with like, if this gives me some satisfaction, I'm gonna be impressed. Like, that's sort of how I'm going into it.
Yeah.
But with Marvel, it's like, man, if I don't like
You know
this,
it's going to be good because it's Marvel. You know that they're not going to screw it up. And if they do, people will be pissed, so they're not going to do that.
yeah, good job.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's gonna go either way. It's gonna be a fucking clusterfuck.
It's just, everything is so, you know... And that's the problem, is that everyone's debating over DC online. No one debates over Marvel. Everyone's like, hey, that looks good. And
Yeah, well-
nothing about it. Because they know that Marvel aren't going to screw it up. They
I
don't
just-
know that yet with DC.
I don't know. Do you reckon Netflix will let them use Daredevil in any way?
Oh yeah, I reckon.
I reckon if
It's part of the main thing, so
I
why
know
they would.
like Netflix, they're great. They're actually a great company.
They've done a really good thing with...
Daredevil is
Daredevil.
that's actually that's top
It's
5
better
shows.
than-
Top 5 shows.
I did not think it would be better than, like, The Flash. But it was.
Yeah, the Flash.
And it
is
also
pretty
went
good,
for
though.
the perfect amount of time.
Yeah, I did find some scenes you're like, man, I really want to skip this. It's kind of slow, but then you're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to miss something important. Like someone could like barge in, get their head smacked in.
Yeah, and that's why it was so good.
It was sort of it
That-
was unpredictable in a
But
way.
that is also the other thing, is if they use Daredevil, what are they allowed to do with him? As
Yeah.
in violence-wise. Because Daredevil, the
He's-
TV show, is an extremely violent...
I reckon.
For Marvel,
I reckon.
it's
No, I
fine.
reckon Civil War. Civil War. That's gonna.
Oh,
be,
they'll bring
I
him
reckon.
in
I
as
reckon that's
a-
gonna be. No,
as a cameo, maybe? I don't reckon as a main spot.
I kind of hope he'd bring him as the main spot, but yeah.
No one's seen him on set, though. That's the thing.
Well, he's fucking. They're not like fucking Suicide Squad.
Yeah, good point, Dave. Better security.
Hey,
But,
hey, you stand here and you wait for this person to show up and take pictures of them.
But, yeah, I don't know.
I like Daredevil, and hopefully it makes an appearance, but I reckon that's kind of asking a bit too much, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I do actually feel like it's asking a bit too much.
It depends on how you look at it, and it depends on how Marvel look at it.
Well, I
They
guess it's
could
not
look
like
at it and
it
say-
wasn't like the Spider-Man thing, because like Fox and shit, they were dicks.
Yeah.
They're just dickheads. They-
Sony are just, yeah.
Fox, dude.
And I don't know, it all depends. But what do you reckon in talks of, say, like Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad? We'll just make them one for now.
Okay. No.
Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad versus Avengers 3, part 1 and 2. What do you reckon?
Personally, I think
By the time they come out, what do you reckon? Okay, we'll
say
that.
they came
Okay,
out side by side.
What else comes out in like 2018 when that comes out?
Fuck, no clue. I think.
Okay, let's say by the time Justice League comes out and by the time Avengers 3 comes out.
Shut up.
let's-
Start up your technical engineer. Yeah.
What do you like if we're talking
If they came
about,
out, what if? Should we just say if they came out side by side?
let's
which
no,
one
let's
would I
just say Justice League Part 1 and 2, Avengers 3 Part 1 and 2. By the time they come out, which one do you think is going to have better?
Avengers will definitely
Set
skyrocket. No, actually, here's what I'm saying. Justice League Part 1 I'm gonna say will definitely like boom in the box office.
Oh, it will.
Doesn't mean it's gonna be good though. I reckon Avengers, people who like the Avengers series are gonna go, oh yeah, I'll go see this. So it's probably not gonna get as much because DC haven't made Justice League thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But I reckon it'll do better. It'll definitely be a better movie.
Because now it's
better
at a
quality.
good good point. If you take out Ant-Man completely, and because that's technically counted as a Phase 2 movie,
Yeah.
if you take that out, then by the start of next year, both sides are adding heaps of movies for the next like 2-3 years.
I'm gonna be poor by the end of this.
Oh yeah, well I know that, but they're adding a lot to the lineup, and it adds a lot there that you can, it's
Yeah, I
gonna
know-
be
I know
hard
it-
because there's so many movies that are gonna set both of them up, and there's like the ones after Justice League, like the Flash and Cyborg, and a
Yeah,
possible Green
I
Lantern.
don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch The Flash.
No, not after.
Because not after watching the TV show.
If-
'Cause
if
I've
it was-
just come to love Grant.
Yeah,
He's-
if he played, what's his name, Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Is that who's playing?
Yeah, I think so.
Played the Wally West one.
Yeah, maybe if they do Wally West
Which
Flash,
they're not now.
No.
They're doing Barry Allen. But
Barry
if
Allen.
they were, it would be much better.
it'd make me a lot happier because I wouldn't have to deal with the whole two Flashes. I don't. The show probably won't go to.
I think the show's going to go into a Wally West kind of thing though.
I hope so. I mean, they've done fucking time.
But it'll be from the future. It won't be like,
Oh yeah, it'll be.
or it'll be through the whatever it is, the
Cosmic treadmill.
singularity.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Because a lot of things are going to come
I'm
out of that.
excited for when they bring the cosmic treadmill in.
Now we're getting really off topic.
We're really
because
on topic.
now we're on the Flash.
Oh yeah. I reckon so Avengers will be better quality, better movie. Probably won't get a home run, and it'll be
Look,
It'll-
okay, for what?
it'll smack that ball
Okay, changing
down the
topic a-
court. It'll
yeah.
just get it'll be run to third base. It
Yeah,
won't
right.
actually get
Changing topic a little bit, right? Avengers 2. People's opinions on Avengers 2.
people's opinion. Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like it.
I-
But the way I look at it, they have this thing going where they have so many movies in Phase 2, and so many movies in Phase 3 that they need to link with something, and Avengers 2 did that well.
It just sort of brought it together.
That doesn't mean...
It brought in the new Avengers.
Yeah,
I think that's the main problem.
That's
Someone sat down in a boardroom and was like, alright, how are we going to link the new Avengers into this? Let's do another
And-
Avengers and just chuck some shit in there, you know, Ultron.
get rid of some.
Yeah.
But the way that I see it is that there was no better way they could have done that.
No,
They couldn't have, like, it was, just because it's, like, Avengers 2, people expected it to be a blockbuster like the first one.
Yeah,
Okay?
well...
The first one was, but that's because it introduced a bunch of new characters. It was setting up Phase 2, and there wasn't that much to set up, because there was just Captain America 2, and then there was Guardians of the Galaxy, that set itself up.
No, that was a great movie.
Yeah, but that set itself up, and same with Thor 2, kind of. It just didn't need the setup from Avengers.
It was
Captain
just
America 2 did. That's why Avengers did so well, and why it was so good, because it didn't have to set up anything. Avengers 2 had to set up Captain America Civil War,
Well, do you reckon they'll bring in...
Ant-Man.
Have you read the Rage of Ultron comic?
No.
It's basically... It's different storyline, like...
I think
basically-
Ultron's gone.
Well, in Rage of Ultron, Ant-Man actually made Ultron.
Yeah,
He
I
was his
have read that.
father, and you know the same things happen. It's just that, and but he comes back to
That
Earth.
too. People complained about how the origin of Ultron was different, but that was the only way they could do it.
Yeah, because Ant-Man hadn't exactly showed up yet.
Yeah, and there wasn't really any other way to do it. And the way they did it was fine. Like,
No,
Tony
I-
Stark and Bruce Banner, that was a good idea.
That was two smart guys.
And then they linked that into bringing in Vision, which I think went well, even though in
No.
the comics, Ultron created Vision completely.
yeah,
But,
I know. Here's another thing though. It's a good lead up to Civil War. You know, Cap
what's
versus
later?
Cap versus Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
It's like no, it did a good job of doing that, because it showed Iron Man's willing to do whatever to make
Yeah.
sure the world is safe. He's willing to create some super big, like he stopped him in the end, but he was willing to make something that could possibly destroy the Earth
Yeah.
to save it, type thing. So it's it's doing a good job of
So you
leading.
tell that
it.
he's corrupt, but not?
On the Rage of Ultron, they've actually done a really good job, because in the Rage of Ultron, it's actually the same thing. Just Ant-Man is basically replacing Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
He
why
created it, and then he
people complained and said that that was bad, that they did that. Well, there was no other way of doing it. That was the best way they could have done that, and it went really well.
and it just led into Civil War really well.
That's the other thing with Civil War. Civil War is going to be more like Avengers 1 for me.
I don't know. It's going to be so. I'm having just movies are so like. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I reckon. Yeah, like I said, DC. If they don't get it right this first time, it's just going to be no. I'm not going to watch any of your fucking movies.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it's if they get it right, you know, they do have a chance.
Which, you know, the chance of getting right is pretty low, but they can try. They can give it a shot.
I mean,
Good luck.
not being biased, am I right? Nah, DC should just stick to comics, TV
The way
shows.
I look at it, speaking of the new Marvel stuff, how it's all been reset.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, DC, comics-wise, I enjoy more.
Yeah,
Currently.
I'm actually, I've finally started reading, Marvel stuff. Like, I actually bought Daredevil comic.
Yeah, because DC's really good. And it's a lot darker.
Yeah, Marvel is always going for the lighter approach. Now it's sort of getting a bit darker with the whole, like, Ultron thing. I think that's sort of, and
Yeah.
Daredevil, that's just...
Daredevil's the darkest thing Marvel
That
has
just
done.
drove that into the darkness.
It was darker than, The Dark Knight. And speaking of...
Wow, that dark.
Speaking of, I think I might be the only person that didn't really enjoy the Dark Knight trilogy.
You know what, Nathan? I'm with you. They weren't as good as everyone set them out to be.
No, it was so overhyped, and
Once again, though, filthy casuals. Filthy casuals like the movie, and the filthy casuals have a bigger voice.
it's set there onto, everyone treats it as if it's one of the greatest movies of our time. Like, this is the Dark Knight, I'm talking about just the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Everyone speaks of it like it's a masterpiece, and it's good.
Christopher Nolan did a good job with it.
Oh, he did a really good job, but it's not what everyone makes it out to be.
It's just...
It's okay. And it's, I don't know. It's not a fun movie to watch. It's good. It's not enjoyable to watch.
I did find it was a movie. I sat down. I was at my friend's place, and we were just watching on TV.
The best scenes are
And
the
I was sitting
Joker
there.
scenes.
I was sitting
That's
there
it.
on my phone. I was just scrolling through it. I'd pop up, look for a little while, go back down. Something Joker popped up, and be like, "Oh yeah, let's watch this scene." Just go back to Facebook or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I started watching a YouTube video during it.
That's what it's like. It's
It was.
it's
probably-
not enjoyable.
It
to
was
watch.
a bit slow. Like, even though it was fast and slow. Like, it's hard to explain, but I feel like it went too slow in the sense that it's just too many scenes talking
Yeah, exactly.
for an action superhero movie.
And there was like, and that's the thing with Marvel.
But then
Age of Ultron was dark, but they threw in stuff in there that made it not as dark, and it's like variety. And it's the same with Guardians of the Galaxy. It's kind of dark, but it's not.
on the comics, it's like Groot's like this fucking huge ass, like
Yeah, and then in that he's more like toned down a little.
friendly, very friendly family. Friendly family.
Family friendly.
I stand by what I said.
Is that a golf cart?
Shut up, Boris.
Damn dog, dirty dog.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it can.
Okay.
Let's get back on topic.
Overall opinion: Marvel vs DC, which is going to be better by, let's say, 2018.
What are we going on? Sales or opinion?
Opinion:
Opinion, Marvel.
I'm going DC
Really?
because it's new, it's different, and the tone of Suicide Squad looks really different to what the tone of Batman v Superman does, and I like that. It gives it a bit of diversity, and I think it'll work. Maybe. But I hope so.
Box office wise, DC.
Box office wise, I would say Marvel. Because-
Box
Okay,
office
people-
wise. If Batman v Superman works, box office wise, it's gonna go up.
People know Marvel.
People know it and they're gonna pay for it.
That's
but
why
only-
the box office is going to be up. I reckon in 2018, out of Justice League and Avengers, more people will see Justice League.
more people see Justice League.
By then.
Get the Mad Max car.
Oh goddamn. But yeah, it. Okay, so yeah, final opinion on that is that DC will, for me, DC will be better movies
I reckon Marvel.
by then.
I reckon Marvel's.
Marvel is expanding too quickly. If that makes sense.
I reckon.
But it
there
is
is another
good that
thing.
they-
I think they are pumping out too many movies.
It's good that they're finally going back to the original storylines.
It's
and
good.
stuff.
It's good actually.
You know, now they're doing the Infinity War, which is a story. I reckon that was the, wow, that was the first storyline that I ever knew.
What though? Oh fuck.
What?
The thing is with Marvel, we only had Spider-Man, the 2004 Spider-Man, which wasn't good. It was not good.
I don't understand that.
Tobey Maguire.
People think that those Spider-Man movies were good, and I really don't like Tobey Maguire. I preferred Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
No, I reckon it was
That's sassy.
No, I reckon Andrew as Peter Parker,
Was more to the
Toby
comics.
as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I reckon he was a better Spider-Man.
Okay, again, we're getting a little off topic.
Yeah.
What else is there to talk about? Oh, we'll talk about Suicide Squad set photos.
Oh yeah, of
Quickly,
course.
just really quickly.
Real quick, because it's kind of going
We're
on.
running out of time.
Joker's car. Everyone saw that.
Awesome.
Got to see the Batmobile.
Mm,
That was another part.
that was pretty cool.
And you also got to see Batman.
Riding on the Joker's car. That
Yeah.
was awesome. Okay, overall, Suicide Squad, I think that's going to drive the DC universe more than Batman v Superman will.
Definitely. I
Batman v
reckon
Superman will because people know what it is.
everyone knows
Squad-
what Batman and Superman is.
Yeah, Suicide Squad market it properly, and people will see it. Batman v Superman, you don't even have to fucking market it. People will be like, "It's Batman, Superman. I know both of them. I'll go see it."
Yeah, I've watched both. I've watched Man of Steel, and
Oh yeah, I know who Superman is. I know who Batman is. I'll see it.
I don't know. I think
Squad-
I think it will turn a lot of people away from it originally.
Suicide,
Batman, no.
but Suicide Squad, I think star power will drive it.
Well, no, I think another thing that was probably going to drive not so much now, but back a little while ago when it first got announced, Ben Affleck, Daredevil.
Yeah.
That definitely ruined. Killed some of the hype for it. I reckon.
Yeah.
It was like, you mean the guy that was in that shitty Daredevil
Yeah, you mean
movie?
the guy who played Daredevil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, sure. It's gonna be. Yeah.
That was also a really long time ago, though.
That was actually so long
more
ago.
than 10 years ago. So
I
that's the thing. I don't I don't understand people.
I don't know.
Complain
Yeah.
about things that aren't worth complaining about.
Anyway,
And-
back to the set photos. Let's stop talking about our
I
shit.
know, but the
Um,
set photos are
I reckon Deadshot looks good. He looks very. I reckon Deadshot looks quite. Not probably. I reckon he looks kind of true
yeah.
to what the comics are like.
And that's why it's good. Like, there's one comic where it really focuses on him and his daughter's relationship.
Yeah, that's a key part.
And there were set photos showing him shopping with his
Yeah.
daughter in
Daughter,
the movie.
maybe.
So I think that is going to be a big part of it. They're gonna really go into the emotional part of Deadshot because he's like a freaking assassin.
But he's doing it because he's doing it for his daughter.
Yeah, they're not just going to throw in an assassin and be like, here's an assassin, have it. They'll do that with Deathstroke if he's in it. They're not going to do
I'm
it.
kind of not looking. I kind of hope Deathstroke doesn't show up.
Yeah, because I like, what's his name?
It's like, what's his
Manu
name?
Bennett.
Yeah, that's it.
in
Seriously, that kind of annoys me though. Why can't we just use TV show actors?
Because it's a separate thing. And I think they're attempting to do like a multiverse thing, but you never know.
I don't know. And, oof.
Okay, Suicide Squad, to me, the fact that people are complaining and saying there's too many set photos and videos, I think it's a good thing. Because
I'm just
without
gonna.
them, people will be like, the fuck is Suicide Squad?
Well, I'm actually not thinking about it now. If you think about it, what have you actually seen about the movie?
Exactly.
You're saying the car. That's probably the
Joker
biggest
slapping
thing.
Harley Quinn.
That's probably the biggest thing. The car and
Batman
then
riding on the car. That
yeah.
was the
You
biggest
see
thing.
you see Will Smith.
And
carrying.
you've seen pictures of everyone. That's great. You've seen pictures of Killer Croc and, you know, all of them.
Wait, I'm just gonna quickly.
Except still, there's only been like one glimpse at
I'm
Enchantress.
gonna stop you for 1 second.
Yep, do
Killer
it.
Croc, people giving him shit. He looks exactly like he does in the comics.
He looks like,
It's because he doesn't look like a fucking
No,
crocodile.
no, I can't think which one. There is one and he looks just like that.
Yeah,
There's a
I
comic-
think it is I think it's the new 52 Suicide Squad.
No, I don't know what it is.
I think it is.
One of them, he looks just like that, and that's what they're going for.
Yeah. I reckon it's gonna be fun.
Same with Deadshot. Everyone said he looked like in those set photos. He looked like he was Will Smith in Wild Wild West, which I thought was funny. But
I don't see the problems, man.
no, it was great.
I still can't believe he did a song to that.
Better than A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh, really? We watched that.
Yeah.
Just sat there. It was like,
Mhm.
oh, let's play Arena on our iPad.
Um,
That Dota 2 like game.
yeah. So
No, I reckon it's gonna be good.
opinion. Suicide Squad.
Yay, nay, yay. I reckon it's gonna
Yay.
be good. Yay.
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 That one's gonna be good.
I reckon it's gonna be good. Batman v Superman. Yay, nay.
In the middle, from what I've seen, I need to see more. I'm not gonna be like everyone else on the internet and be like, oh, I've seen one trailer, looks terrible.
I'm keeping an open mind.
Exactly.
Open mind.
I'm in the middle. I'm waiting on something else to pop up that looks good.
Well,
if they do
internet's
it-
point of view, it's gonna be pretty like mixed. My point of view, it's gonna be pretty mixed. I'm quite with the internet. I'm not branding it shit, but I'm not gonna go, holy fuck, have you seen this movie? Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. That's unnecessary hype for the movie that might not be good. That's
Yeah.
just gonna make it worse if it's not good.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, Watch Dogs. The hype
Yeah.
killed the shit out of that.
But exactly, and that's why I don't want it to be hyped up, but it's going to be hyped up because it's like the first part.
So I'm
of
trying to not
these
hype up
things.
Batman Arkham Knight. I'm trying to avoid,
well, I am.
I'm
but,
trying
you
to
know,
avoid photos and shit, like people going, oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Because I don't want the game to be ruined for me. I don't want to be like
Yeah, I
going
know.
and like, holy fuck, I can do all this shit. And be like, what? Where is all this content that you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. And then you realise that it's not the game that you asked for or wanted.
It's not the game you needed, it's the game you deserved.
I don't deserve any game.
Yeah,
Not when
you-
it's like that. That's awesome.
It's gonna, hype will kill it if we keep hyping it up. But I reckon it'll be good.
Which people will.
Yeah,
Yes.
people always hype shit up.
Oh yeah, that's just how the internet works.
But yeah, I reckon everything looks good. Suicide Squad's gonna be good. Batman v Superman.
A bit, you
It's
know,
gonna be-
open-minded about it.
I'm in the
looks
middle of
okay.
yay and nay. What's the other
Marvel
thing? Fallout.
side.
We're gonna go back to Fallout. Fallout 4. Yay or nay?
I'm gonna go yay.
I'm gonna go or. It's in the
Um,
middle of yay and nay.
I don't
Okay,
know.
Shut up now. I'm gonna try and not hype it up too much, but because I'm a diehard Fallout fan, I'm gonna fucking yeah.
Exactly. If it's not good, you'll be disappointed. So you don't want to be.
Well, the thing is,
disappointed.
what I know from a Fallout game, it's like idiot. Anyway, let's probably wrap it up there. I think we rambled off too long.
Yeah, no, I think that's it.
Anyway,
So we've got. So. Anyway, we will try to do this more often. Probably more likely through
Skype, because
or Google Hangouts or whatever all the cool kids are using.
holy Google Hangouts.
Um,
Hell, the Google Hangout. Do you know?
it's like Skype, but on
You know what a
Google.
Google Hangout is?
It's like Skype, but on Google.
I'm your technical guy. I know everything.
Okay.
Technical guy knows everything.
Yeah, I think that's it from us.
Anyway, yeah. I've been Ryan Hardy. Nathan Chindick.
This is the goddamn internet.
Yeah, the fucking internet.
Um,
Wait, gotta get technical analysts in.
make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channel. It's Technical Guy. Make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and we'll start streaming this on Twitch more often.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, cool. Catch you guys later.